Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, the Beginner's Guide with me, Luna. And today, before we get started, we're going to talk about rolling. And so what we're going to show you now is, if we go to our stats here, on the bottom right hand side you will see my equipment load is at 65.8%. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, and now I am below 50. Now this is my roll when I am below 50%. Okay, see, it's a long roll, it's fast and it's long. And now let's put that Dragon Lake Mail back on. Takes me up to 65, so now I'm over 50, and this is my roll over 50. It's a little bit of a smaller roll. It's still fast, but it's not quite as long. Now, if I put on the Dragon Lake gloves, you'll see now I'm over 70. And this is the roll you get for over 70%. Slow, short rolls. Not great. Now, what I've been saying about ADP all along is that, let's go back to the stats here, well, it raises your agility, and you want your agility at 105, which requires 32 ADP, or if you put points in attunement, that also raises your agility slightly. But you want your agility at 105, and the reason you want your agility at 105 is that when you have your equipment below 70%, you will be doing the roll that you saw me do below 50%. So you will be doing a faster roll. Also, you drink your estus flasks faster when your agility is higher. So that's that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the mansion here, or the house, whatever it's called. There was a chest I missed in here. I came in, I got the Ferrous Lockstone from there, and then we came down here, and this guy's shown up now. I'm not quite sure when he shows up, whether it's when you clear the Forest of Fallen Giants, the Pursuer and the last giant, or whether it's after you clear both of those and the Dragon Rider and the old Dragon Slayer. I'm not sure, but either way he turns up back here. Now when he turns up back here, if you come back down here, the skeleton is gone, but the chest has reset, and inside here there should be a soul vessel. There it is. There aren't many of them in the game, but you might want to use that a bit later on to reset your stats. Also, when I came in here, I did not come up here and show you that there is a chest in here as well. So let's just loot this thing up. Inside you'll find 3 Titanite shards and 3 torches. So not bad loot in this mansion. We have an estus flask shard that we can use to give ourselves another estus flask. We had a Ferrous Lockstone, which is very handy. We got the black steel katana, which was pretty lucky. We got the soul vessel, which is very good, and we got 3 Titanite shards, also awesome. So let's come over here.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to seal up. However,
and we'll upgrade our estus flask now, so we've got 4. There it is, and I'm going to level up because I've got just enough to go up 1 more level, I think, and yeah, I'm going to put it in ADP. Now I'm at 97 agility, so getting a little better every time, just slightly better every time. Okay, next place to go to from here, there's actually 2 options. You can go through that tunnel and you can speak to the woman, I can't remember whose name is, and she will unlock a door to the Huntsman's Copse, but we're not going to go there. What we're going to do is we're going to go back here to Hyde's Tower of Flame, and we're going to go to the Tower of Flame. This is the bonfire you would have lit after beating the Dragon Rider, and that woman whose name escapes me was sitting down here, but when you talk to her she moves. Now, this is the way we're going. We're heading towards the Pirate Wharf. I don't know what it's actually called, but I could think of it as being the Pirate Wharf. So under here there's a item, Monastery Charm. I believe that heals you. Let's have a look. There it is. Cures poison and restores hit points. Oh yeah, the rusty coin boosts your luck temporarily. Earlier on I said I didn't know what that did. That's what that does. Okay, so in here we have more of these giant guys that we saw up top. So we're going to get hold of these one at a time. Oh, beautiful dodging there. Beautiful dodging. Thankfully a couple of hits takes him down. Let's just crack a life gem here. I'm going to go for a shield just in case. Yeah, get in there and give him a couple of whacks. Beautiful. So over to the right here there's a few items. Human effigy, dark troches. What are the dark troches for? Good question. Let's see if I can find them. Dark troches. Temporarily boosts dark defense. Okay. And we have this here. Soul of a Proud Knight. Very nice. And the Old Knight Halberd. Now let's have a look at that. The Old Knight Halberd. There it is. It's actually a really good weapon. The downside to it is that if we go over here, get over, alright, down to here, this is the durability and it is 20, so it's not really that good. It does not last very long. If we go back and we have a look at some of the other weapons, this is the weapon I'm using and you'll see that the durability is 60. This Demon's Great Hammer is 70 and the Katana is 40. Spear, this wing spear is slightly better at 50, but yeah. The trouble with using a weapon like the Katana and the regular spear is that they break so damn quickly unless you have the bracing knuckle ring, and we're not going to get that for a while. So I'm going to stick with this weapon for now. What's this down here? This guy dropped Old Knight Gauntlets. The Old Knight armor that they drop is very good, but again, the durability is just dreadful, so we won't be using it, or I won't be using it. You can use it if you want. So we come down here, dodge out the way of this guy, and then get in. Oh, swing and a miss. Got lucky there. Take him down. I think up here there's a door which is, oh no, up the top on the left there's a door which is broken that you can't get into. Here there's just an alcove that leads to nothing, kind of pointless. If you come this way again, oh, got my shield up just in time there, and then he, okay, this guy is just giving me a nosebleed. Not very smooth fight, that one. Got that one all wrong. But then when you get through here, you have this room and it has the elevator, so just stand on that. And down we go. Down we go. Alright, so there's water here which is going to slow you down a little bit, so be aware of that. There's only a couple of enemies here. There's this guy, I'm not sure if he's protecting an item, I can't really remember. Let's kill him and find out. Oh, he's protecting the doorway here. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Thank you. Yeah, I got stun lock then. Stun lock is all powerful. Okay, so you beat that guy and you come up this little staircase here. And what have we got? I think this is, yeah, there's a door here which is broken. You can see you never ever going to go through there. And to the right, we will come over here. No enemies here, but there is a chest. So let's open that bad boy up. And in there we have the Elite Knight armor, which is very nice indeed. And you may choose to use it over the Drang Lake stuff. The Drang Lake equipment scale is leveled up by using Twinkling Titanite, which is kind of hard to come by, especially early game. Whereas the armor, the Elite Knight armor I just picked up, just levels up in the usual way with Titanite shards, large Titanite shards chunks. So that's done. Now we can walk around here. I think there's a guy in there. No, there's not. Okay, skip that. Just go straight through this little tunnel here. Stalagmites and stuff all around. And here is our bonfire. And this is Lucatiel. So we're going to talk to her.
What is it? I don't know you, and you don't know me. Things are better that way. You are an odd one. Normally, people keep a safe distance when they see this mask. But you... I'm called Lucatiel. From the land of Mira to the far east, across the mountains. They say Drang Lake brims with powerful souls. And so I came to claim my share. But what a strange place. Even the rumors did not prepare me. You are an odd one indeed. I've always made a point of avoiding people, while you've made a point of engaging me. I can see that you are mid-journey. If you require assistance, I will help you. I come from Mira, a land of knights. My sword is always ready. Don't hesitate to call upon me. Whatever happens, I won't be missed.
Well, you can talk to her more if you want. Basically, she said that we can now summon her. She will leave summon signs down, I think, 4 different locations. And if you can get her through 3 boss fights, I believe she gives you her sword. Or you can kill her right now and you can take that sword. We're not going to do it. It's a really good sword for dexterity builds. It's like the bastard sword, but it scales B with dexterity and A if it's leveled up high enough, so it's pretty good. Anyway, let's light this and we'll rest up. Okay, so let's continue on. We're going to come around here to the right. And here we are in No Man's Wharf. Over there in the distance, just where my head is, you'll see a dude, and to the right there's another dude who is an archer, and he'll start shooting at me pretty quickly, but he won't hit me over here. If you come down here, there's also a guy here playing dead. We're just gonna he started shooting at me already. We're not going to worry about him. We're just going to go straight over here. There's a little bridge. Don't want to fall off this. Oh, he did hit me. Okay. Let's get in here. There's this guy. He's going to get up. We're going to knock him down. And we're going to beat his friend up as well. And he dropped me some hollow infantry boots. This area is not that tough, but you need to be pretty careful. So just follow what I do and you should be okay. Up here you have a chest. There are some good items in this area, so it's well worth coming to, even though it's optional to skip it. There's a Titanite shard, which you shield up, because when you come through here there's a guy who's just throwing bombs at you. Yeah, we'll take him out. That third swing is a killer. And there's a Soul of a Proud Knight, which is good. Okay, that guy's picking me off now with his bow. Just going to top up my health here. Okay, so this bit may be a bit tricky. Just get your shield up here. We're going to go out here. We're going to try and pull this guy. He's going to throw shit at us. We're just going to dodge back and forth until he makes his move, and then we're going to take him out. We're going to get hit by an arrow. It just seems to be the way of it. And we'll take this annoying little prick out. And there you go. So come back over here. And there's an item down there. You can walk down here. It's quite safe. And pick up this item. Soul and a life gem. But there's a guy there. There's also a guy up there. And there's a guy in this house here. And all three of them are going to come at you at the same time. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a voice crack. So yeah, the three guys are going to come at you at the same time. Now, let's get up here. If you're here, they'll just stay there. What'll happen is if you try to bum rush them, the guy on the roof will start throwing bombs down at you. And the two guys in the buildings will come out and start wailing on you, and then eventually the guy on the roof will drop down and he'll start wailing you as well. And it could get pretty ugly. So I'm going to equip this bow. I hope I've got arrows. I can't use this item effectively because I do not have 12 dexterity. I can still use it, but I'm not going to do any damage. I don't have any arrows, so I can't. What I would normally do is use a bow, hit the guy on the roof, and he will drop down and start coming towards me, but that's out of the question. So we're going to have to move it. Oh, he's going to come down anyway. Alright, so I'm just going to back it up here. I'm going to let them come to me. Dodge that guy's thing. Get out of the way if you can. Let him swing and miss. Take him out. Get ready for the next guy. And the next guy's just going to stand there, and that's fine. We'll pick up that useless item. And then we'll pull this guy down here. And we'll wreck him up. So that's that. In this house there is an item. Dark pine resin times 3. And let's have a look. See what that does. It applies dark to your right hand weapon. So the way you use that is you'll pop that, you'll use it, and you'll coat your weapon for I think a minute, something like that, with dark pine resin. Now this little hut here in front of us, you can see there's a strange looking beast there. These are the most dangerous creatures in this area. They can be backstabbed, and I am going to attempt to backstab it with this. So I'm going to let it lunge, get past it, backstab it with the dagger, because the dagger is all powerful for backstabs. Okay, switch back to that weapon. I think there's only one of those guys in here. Yes, there is. And there's some arrows. Okay, so I've got arrows now anyway. I might as well go ahead and slap those down here just in case. And there's an item there on the roof which you can get to a bit later. If you have no interest in those arrows, you don't have to go in there, and that guy won't come out. So up here there's a guy. If he will start throwing stuff up at you if you go that way. You can turn around here and you can go that way. There's a guy there and there's a dog. We're going to go this way to the left. We're going to go in this little house. And there's a dude up the top of the stairs. We're going to lock in on him here. Get your shield up. Block that. and then take him out. Now let's equip that bow now. I don't think it is possible. This is the guy here who is at the top of the stairs. I don't think it's possible to pull him. I think he just stays there because it's a trap basically. So no matter how many times you hit him, he'll just like stand there and take it. So he cannot be pulled. He needs to be bum rushed. What you need to be aware of is that just out here to the left, you can see the sword sticking out of another guy. We're going to take that guy out first. We're going to just rush in there. And now that guy will come to us. No, he won't. Okay, he didn't. But there's a dog, and there's another guy. Just back up. Block that up. And I killed the dog as well with one swing, so that was nice. So that's those guys cleared out. Not too difficult. There's nothing in here. I do not think there is anything in here. No, completely empty. Alright, now you want to be healed for this. You're just going to come over here. There's a house here. Little house. Nothing in here. Staircase you can't get up. You can smash it up looking for stuff, but it's another empty building. Just keep going. That guy won't bother you. You're going to come up here. And you're going to see some more of these dudes. Once again, I'm going to go to my dagger because I want to try to backstab these guys. Okay, here comes the guy. And when he swings, I'm going to try to dodge out of the way, get behind him, stick that in him for a one-hit kill. There's another one there to the left, look, just hiding around the corner, waiting to pounce on you. Try and pull him. Pull him back. The attacks are quite telegraphed, but they will cause bleed damage if they hit you. So he gets a backstab. Now we got this guy. We're going to take him out as well. Now these guys are scared of fire. So if you decide that you want to do this, you can light a torch and you can carry a torch up here and it will keep them away or keep them at a safe distance, but not forever, just for a limited time. So come over here and grab this item. Don't fall down. A large soul, and emit force is a miracle. This is maybe the trickiest part of this area actually, but if you listen you can hear someone chugging, and that is an NPC who we want to talk to because he can become very useful later on in the game. So we have to get past these guys. Like I say, this may be a little tricky. I'm going to go back to the Morning Star here. Okay, there's this guy here, and he will just smash the wall out. There it is. And there is more than one in there. I believe there's about 3 of them. And you do not want to get stuck in there with them. So I'm just going to pull this guy out. Let's see if I can get some backstabbage on this guy. Or just bludgeon him down. Oh, get out of the way. Dodge around him. Get that critical hit. They drop like tattered robes or something. Yeah, tattered cloth hood, that one. So come back in here. I believe there are 2 more in here. Yeah, there's one there. There's also one upstairs. And you can see there's a hole in the roof. You can see him through it. He'll drop down if you go in there. So you don't want all 3 of these guys at once. That would not be fun. Try and dodge that. And get behind him if you can. backstab for the win. Alright, I'm going to heal up. Okay, there's this guy here. See if we can get him to drop down. Yep, okay, he's down. And get behind him. There you go, another backstab. There may be one more up here. Yes, there is. There's one more in the corner. So I'm going to go with the dagger again. Get him behind if I can. And get that backstab in. Like I say, these guys, they telegraph their attacks, but if they do hit you, they will cause a lot of damage, and they will cause bleed damage, which is what you can see in the middle of the screen there. That's the bleed build-up, which will take, I don't know, 30% of your health or something like that. So we get in here, and we have Gavlan.
Who are you? I, Gavlan. Gavlan will, Gavlan deal.
Gavlan also likes to drink beer.
Gavlan wants soul. Many, many soul.
That's Gavlan.
What you want. With Gavlan, you will, you deal.
So this guy, you can buy things from him. Now, what have we got here? Ring of Giants. This increases your poise, and it is worth getting. So I'm going to spend that 5,000 there to get that. And also, what has he got? He's got a lot of poison stuff. Poison arrows, which you're going to be using a lot of late game, and also poison moss, which cures poison. Poison throwing knives, and rotten pine resin, which applies poison to your weapon. What I'm interested in right now are his arrows, and I'm going to buy 20 of these. He only sells 20 at the beginning. Later on he will sell limitless supplies of all of these things, but you have to meet him in 2 other places first. So he will now move from this area,
thanks.
and we'll meet him later.